So far, we learned a lot about manually trigger a flow. So basically the kind of triggers that as we decide, we can fire it instantly. These triggers are called instant triggers. So basically when we do something, it instantly runs the flow. But manually trigger a flow, or this flow button, is not the only instant trigger. There are a few more others that I did not cover. But if you are interested, these triggers are Power Apps, Excel, and Web API or HTTP request. Let's have a quick review on them and tell you how and where you can find information if you're interested. We start with Power Apps. Power Apps, if you remember from the first chapter, we introduced Power Apps as a part of the Microsoft Power Platform. If you remember, I also mentioned that Power Apps is the UI, is the form, is the end user interaction. There is a very good chance that you are not a Power Apps developer. But if you are, and if you want to fire a flow directly from Power Apps, I've already created a YouTube video. The title is Let Guest User Fire a Power Automate Flow Using Power Apps. And in this video, I completely explain how you can call a Power Automate flow from inside Power Apps. Again, this is not a Power App training course, and I'm not willing to teach Power Apps in this course. If you are interested, this one gives you everything that you need. Then we go to Excel. It was so hard to resist and not to bring this one here, because this is very handy. The only reason I decided to hold back was that this is still in preview. So as of today that I'm making this course, this is still changing. So I decided to delay it a little bit. There is a very good chance that I will add this later on to this course, depending on when you see this course. But I would have definitely added this to the course if it was ready. Regardless, I have a video on how to use this. So if you really want to try this and use it and you're so excited about it, I have this YouTube video. This is not a long video, and it covers everything probably you need to know to run a flow from inside Excel. And finally, I skipped something very sweet, which is calling the flow as a web API. This is for application developers. Developers that have been developing web applications, service applications, Azure functions, you name it, whatever they are building, they want to fire a flow and let the flow process part of the work, either as workflow job or as the integration process. For those people, I skipped this because I have something better for you guys. If you haven't seen the other course that I have, it's called Working with Web APIs in Microsoft Power Automate. As you can see, this trigger had enough content to cover 4 hours of lecture. So if you are a developer and if you want to make an integration between your code and the Power Automate, feel free to go for this course. I'm not covering it in this crash course that is designed for beginners. Now we have everything out of the way. Let's go to scheduling a flow.